Hi everyone, I'm Anshul and we are Neupeak Robotics. Today, agriculture has a huge labor problem. Even with rising minimum wages, over 70% of farmers today cannot find enough people to work on their fields. In fact, the problem is even worse for strawberries because they're one of the most labor intensive fruits to pick. In fact, the problem is so bad today that some farmers choose to let their crop rot on the fields, then have human workers go pick through them because human labor is just that expensive. Just last year, over $3.2 billion was spent just to pay humans to pick every single strawberry that you bought in stores. Our goal is to automate this task along with automating harvesting of other fruits and vegetables, such as greenhouse tomatoes, blueberries, and raspberries. And we will do this by building a fleet of fully autonomous robotic harvesters. Our robots will be equipped with most cutting edge advances in artificial intelligence that allows them to operate in not just outdoor field conditions, but even in indoor greenhouses without needing any hardware changes. We'll make money on this by offering fruit harvesting as a service, where we will charge a fixed price for every pound of strawberries picked by the robot, and no other upfront investment is required to get these robots on the fields. Now, our ambition is to not just build a strawberry harvesting robot, but actually build an automation platform. And to do this, we have vertically integrated every core component of our technology from ground up. This includes building our humanoid human X arms that have the same dexterity and freedom of movement as a human arm and are still 5 times cheaper than any commercially available solution in the market today, and a soft gripper that can do more than just picking strawberries, and a self-driving platform that is intelligent enough to also collect data while it's going around on the field and provide farmers with intelligent insights about their field. Now, the idea of picking strawberries with robots is not a new one, and we do have a few competitors. What you see on the left there, though, is pretty much how everyone has been trying to solve this problem by building these gigantic monolithic machines. Because of their large size, they need diesel generators to operate, and they also need human drivers to safely operate them, which adds to their operating cost. And more importantly, because of how large these machines are, they are very expensive to move from one field to the next, which means that they are only economically viable for large size farms. On the other hand, we think the right approach is to build a larger fleet of robots that are smaller in size. Smaller robots can be made electric, so we are fully electric. Smaller robots are cheaper to manufacture, they're cheaper to automate, and more importantly, they're cheaper to transport from one field to the next. This means that we can scale our fleet up to meet the needs of a large farm, but scale it down to meet the needs of even a small and medium-sized farm. And because of this unique approach we have taken, we are in this unique position of being one of the world's first solution available today that can work in both outdoor field conditions and indoor greenhouses. And not only that, we are also one of the only solutions available on the market that can claim to pick more than just one kind of fruit. And I don't just talk the talk, we walk the talk as well. Here you can see our robots picking strawberries out on the fields. They can work in all weather conditions and all lighting conditions, including picking at night. And as I promised, these robots can work in indoor greenhouses as well. Here you can see the very same robot that was picking strawberries in a field, picking indoor strawberries in a greenhouse. And this is the very same robot again, picking indoor tomatoes in a greenhouse, further proving the scalability and the flexibility of the hardware that we have built here to make sure that these robots can stay busy over the length of the entire year and not just during strawberry harvesting season. And we have moved incredibly quickly for a hardware company. We had our first prototype picking strawberries on the field within the first 6 months of operation. And last year, we conducted 2 pilots with some of the largest berry growers in BC. And this year, we raised over $400,000 in non-dilutive capital by winning several research grants and competitions. And now we're getting up to launch our service commercially for the first time this year. We already have 20 growers on our waitlist, and together they represent about $1.4 million in potential revenue by 2022. And to get there, we are raising our next round of $500,000. This will allow us to build up our inventory and cross off some T's and I's before we do our commercial launch this year. If you are interested in building the future of agriculture, and you think we do need help from robots to feed the future population of 11 billion people that this planet will have in the next 30 years, please come talk to us. Thank you.